Hi students, for us solid state chemistry 12th class is going on. In this topic we have learned many things. Last video we have solved many problems which are related to formula. Now in this video we are going to see or we are going to learn void, tetrahedral void, octahedral void. So this concept is very important. There is a chance to ask many questions on this concept. I request you all concentrate and learn it. So let us see void. First of all, void. Void means empty space, right? Empty space between atoms in a unit cell. Unit cell is known as void. Is known as void. Suppose empty space which takes place between three atoms, right? So these are the examples. So examples. For example, see that the void which takes place between three atoms. So one atom and the second atom and the third atom. So that empty space was left. This is the empty space. This is the empty space, right? So this empty space is called as void. Empty space or void. What type of void? Tetragonal void, because of the void which takes place between three atoms in a unit cell. So that's what this is called as trigonal void. Okay, not tetra, this is trigonal void. This is trigonal void. Second example we'll see, if four atoms are arranged in plane and contact each other, right, the void takes place between them are called tetrahedral void, right, like this. This example 1 and example 2. So four atoms are arranged in plane and contact each other, right? The atoms should be same size. Atoms are in same size, right? So that empty space is left. This is called as void. This is called as void. What type of void? Tetragonal void. Tetragonal void. Okay, understood? First void is the empty space or void which takes place between three atoms, right? So this is called as trigonal void. The void which takes place between four atoms in a unit cell is known as tetragonal void. So let us see tetrahedral void. Tetrahedral void. We'll see that. Tetrahedral void means what? The void which takes place between four atoms in a unit cell is known as tetrahedral void. Okay, let me write. Void, yes, the void which is formed between four atoms in a unit cell. In a unit cell. is known as tetrahedral void. Let us see example. What is a tetrahedral void? How it is formed? Three atoms are contact each other and arranged in plane. So first of all, let me write here one atom, second atom, third atom. The fourth atom is arranged like this. Okay. So this first atom, second atom, third atom, the fourth atom is arranged on over the three atoms. Right? So four atoms are arranged. This empty space is formed. Okay. This is called as what? Void. What type of void? Tetrahedral void. Right? This is the void. Tetrahedral void. Tetrahedral void. This is tetrahedral. So better to write tetrahedral void. Now see. Next one, octahedral void. Octahedral void. What is an octahedral void according to this definition? The void which is formed. The void which is formed between six atoms. Yes, atoms in a unit cell. Unit cell is known as octahedral void. So that empty space or void which is formed exactly between six atoms in a unit cell. Now we are going to see what is that void. First of all, four atoms are arranged in plane contact each other. The fifth atom arranged back of that plane. The sixth atom is arranged on top of the plane. Right? So empty space is left over between six spheres or atoms in a unit cell. So that is called as what? Octahedral void. Now let me draw that. Yes, four spheres are arranged like this. First of all, in plane and contact each other. And yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 atoms are there. For example, 4 atoms are arranged in plane contact each other. Then fifth atom is arranged back of this plane. This one, okay, back of this plane. And the sixth one is on top of this plane like this. Right? So that's what this empty space is. This void is called as what? Octahedral void. Octahedral void. It look like, suppose it look like what? Like this only. So that 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this. Okay. So like this. These 5 or these 4 are in plane like this. This is the octahedral void. I hope you all understood. So let us see types of voids. Start. Yes, types of voids in FCC. FCC means what? Phase center cube. Okay. So in phase center cube, 4 atoms are effective. Right? So let me write here. 4 atoms are effective in FCC. So let me write one point here. 4 atoms are effective in phase center cube or FCC. FCC. Right? So based on this, the voids are two types. Okay, two types. Tetrahedral void, tetrahedral void. In short, we can write it TV. Second one is octahedral void. Void. In short, we can write OV. Now, the effective atoms are 4. So, totally, this is what 4 into 2. So, 8 tetrahedral voids are possible. So, 8 tetrahedral voids are possible. Totally 8 tetrahedral voids are possible. Now, so how many atoms are effective in the FCC? 4. So here 4 octahedral voids are possible. Octahedral voids are possible. Right? So in this case, among 4 octahedral void, okay, one void is formed, one octahedral void is formed at body center. At body center. At body center. Next, 3 octahedral voids are formed at edge center. At edge center. Okay. So once again, you all look at the board. Types of voids in FCC. Face centered cube. 4 atoms are effective in FCC. Right? 4 atoms are effective. 4 atoms are appear to us immediately if you draw FCC cube in a unit cell. So that's what 4 atoms are effective in FCC. So based on this, the voids are divided into 2 parts or 2 types. So first one is tetrahedral void. In short, we can write TV. And the second one is octahedral void, in short, which is written OV, octahedral void. So how many effective atoms in FCC? Yes, 4. So 4 into 2, just to do it, multiply the 4 with the 2. So you have to get 8. Later we have the calculation, I make you understand. So here totally 8 tetrahedral voids are possible, and here totally 4 octahedral voids are possible. So among the 4 octahedral voids, one octahedral void is formed at a body center, and 3 octahedral voids are formed at a edge center. So we are going to see that location in particular cube, right? Dear students, we are going to locate one octahedral void at body center and 3 octahedral void at edge center. First of all, you have to draw cube. This is the cube. Right? Immediately you have to draw it. Right? So especially we are going to see octahedral void. One octahedral void is formed at a body center. Now you have to locate face centers first. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Right? Okay? And this is front face. Okay, this is front face center, and this is back face, body center. Right? This is front face, This is body face. Ante back face center. Now, is the 4 atoms are at plane, right? These 4 atoms are at plane like this. Okay, these 4 atoms are plane and contact each other, and this one is below and which is formed here. So now the empty space is formed here, so that empty space is called as, okay, octahedral void, which is formed so at a body center. Now 1 2 3 4 atoms are arranged in plane. So this is happening at body center, right? This is happening at a body center. Now, and top one and below back one is formed on over this plane. So this is called as octahedral void at a body center, right? Octahedral void at a body center. Understood, all of you? So only one octahedral void takes place at body center, right? Let us see octahedral void at a edge center. Now let me draw the, yes, little bit, just big size. We have to draw little bit big size. Right? Here, these are the corners. You have to represent or complete the corners. This is the face center. This is the face center. And face center of back face. This is the back face center. And above, we can expect one more unit cell. So this is the atom, okay, face center of, this is face center of another unit cell which is arranged on top of this, and this is back face center, right? So now these 4 atoms are at plane, okay, these 4 atoms are at a plane, right? Next, this is on top, this is also below, right? Between 6 atoms, the void is formed, right? So this void is called as what? This void is formed, this void is called as octahedral void. This octahedral void is formed exactly at a edge center. So now totally how many edges are there? 12 edges, right? Totally 12 edges. So what is the contribution of this edge? 1 by 4, right? Just a cancellation. 4 into 4 3s are. So totally 3. So that's what 3 octahedral voids are possible at a edge center. This only one void takes place at a body center. Totally one body. Okay. Its contribution is 1. So that's what this is 1 octahedral void. This is 3 octahedral voids. Right? Let me write here. 1 octahedral void is formed at the body center, and 3 octahedral voids are formed at the edge center. At the edge center. Now we are going to see that tetrahedral voids. Okay. Yes. Let us see the location of tetrahedral void. Okay. Now you have to draw cube first. You have to draw the cube. Right? Here see, these are the corners. These are the corner. This is the corner atom. This is face center. Right? Next, this is front face center or back face center. And this atom is left side face center. Right? So between these four atoms, a void is formed. This void is called as tetrahedral void. Tetrahedral void. Right? This void is formed especially the corner of the cube. Right? So here a tetrahedral void is formed at each and every corner of unit cell. Totally how many corners are there? 8 corners are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners are there. So at each and every corner, so one tetrahedral void is formed. So totally 8 tetrahedral voids are possible. Okay. So dear students, you all practice well and try to understand. If you get any doubt, contact me. I make you understand. So my WhatsApp number is given in description, and see the video, share it and subscribe the channel. Thank you all.